Okay, we're gonna try this again. I just tried to do a live and I was talking to myself and it didn't record the audio at all. So I hope you're hearing me now. Comment if you are. That would help me. I'm trying to. I don't know if I'll be able to comment back, but I will look at your comment section here. So I wanted to say Happy New Year and just give you an overview of where we ended in 2023 on the real estate market, and then go into the new laws that are going into effect this year regarding real estate. Now, I am also going to share that there's a lot of different laws that are going into effect. I could only give you a brief overview, and if you have more questions on a specific law or something you're more interested in, contact me and I'll send you additional resources that will further help you with reach your real estate goals. So we'll go ahead and start with the overall market of the United States real estate market, and in Southern California, we ended in a positive note with signals of growth. So as I told you, the rates started to come down right in the end of December, and this new year they ticked up a little bit, but they are really down a lot compared to October, November this year. So that is bringing on a lot more listings, especially here in Southern California, which is really good. And at the same time, more sales are happening because a lot of people that have been waiting on the sidelines are now coming to the table. And I've had some clients get some really good deals during this time, during this holiday season. So I wanted to share that with you, and I also wanted to share with you regarding the home prices. Everyone keeps waiting for home prices to drop. The reality is that they're not. Okay, so they're not. I had to check the audio on my live. Just did that myself. And basically, we are just seeing that, home prices are going to keep going up, but nothing like it was during the pandemic. And, still there are a few more buyers than sellers, but it's a lot more doable than it was during COVID. And despite, rates coming down, that our biggest problem here in Southern California is affordability. The rates are helping a little bit, but prices are still pretty high and going up. So that's, the ongoing story for us. So we'll see how that changes in this coming year. Now, I am going to talk and give you an overview of the rental laws. Okay, so there are four major sections. First, there are some laws regarding the for developers. So people who are interested in building homes, housing production. There were about three laws that went into effect: SB 4, SB 423, and SB 684. If you're interested in those, contact me. But basically, the lawmakers passed the laws that will allow people to um, build more homes. Some of them are related to affordable housing. So that's good news for us because we need more homes. We know that all over Southern California we don't have enough homes. There's a huge shortage. Next, which I think is really important to investors, are the tenant rights that have come into effect, and some of you might have heard about these in the news. There's SB 12, which changes the deposit. Previously, you were able to take 2 to 3 months deposit. 2 months was if it was unfurnished, 3 months if it was furnished. Now that changed, and you could only take 1 month's deposit when renting a home. SB 567 is a Tenant Protection Act, which is one of the strongest laws that has been enacted, and it capped out rent control at 10% for most properties here in California. So, and it also is changing the way that people could take back the properties if they say that they're going to either rehab them and things like that. To complete repairs in the property, they actually have to do that. And then SB 1418 has been in the news for crime-free housing, which means that it allows it doesn't allow landlords to let's say, evict someone if they think they're involved with criminal activity or conviction, or they cannot refuse to rent to them in the first place. Landlords are still allowed to do background checks, but you cannot, let's say if you feel like, or you hear that there's some police coming around to a property, start evicting them because of that. And there are environmental restrictions that have been removed, that have been passed. So I won't go into those, but those have passed. And then there's ADU laws. So ADU laws required most of the owner to live on the property to allow those in some cases, but now that doesn't is not a requirement. And that is for SB 1033. And you could also sell the ADU now separately from the primary residence. I did attend a webinar specifically for this law, so if you guys are interested, you have to subdivide the property. It's quite an involved process, but that it can be passed now. Okay, so if any of you are interested in any of these new laws, contact me. I'll be glad to help you with them. Get more resources for you. If you're interested in a market update on your specific zip code on how houses are selling, I could send you that as well. Just contact me and let me know what other questions you might have. Okay, Happy New Year's, and I hope I am the one that helps you with your real estate goals this year. All right, take care. Bye-bye.